I think, in a nutshell, the law reflects Xi Jinping's attempt to contest the international legal order. Behind the foreign relations law is a view or discourse of China's external relations, how China should engage and regulate its external relations. So, while it is or it may appear odd as to how a domestic law can challenge the international legal order, it is the logic behind that law that deserves our attention. In addition, the law puts forth several controversial articles. If left unchecked, I think this may have negative impacts on international politics in the long run.
When you say if left unchecked, are you saying left unchecked by the international community? This is a
Yes,
domestic law you mentioned.
yes. And so, personally, I would like to suggest that the foreign relations law be understood from a perspective of legal warfare or lawfare, which means the use or misuse of the law to achieve military objectives, that is, to win over its opponent. Legal warfare, together with public opinion warfare and psychological warfare, constitute the People's Liberation Army's doctrine of the three warfares. The three
Mhm.
warfares were put forth by the PLA in 2003, the aim of which is to pursue what Sun Tzu said, winning without fighting.
Mhm.
Legal warfare seeks to make an opponent to believe that China's action, whether military or not, is rightful and legitimate, thereby rendering the opponent unwilling to fight against China. So, if China is able to convince the international community to accept, for instance, the use of force to resolve territorial and sovereignty issues is a rightful action, sanctioned by the United Nations Charter, it can undermine the U.S. will to assist Taiwan militarily and to recover Taiwan without much international or foreign intervention. The same also applies to other disputes China has with others, for instance, India. So I think it is for this reason I think that although the foreign relations law is a domestic law, it nevertheless has external implications.
Mhm. So, when you say challenge, what should the international community do?
The international community, I mean, because the foreign relations law, in essence, is a domestic law, and that belongs to a state's sovereign jurisdiction. So it
Yeah.
is not, there's little space for other countries to say or to persuade China that the law is problematic. So I think the international community at least can do is that if China invoke one of its controversial articles against a foreign organization or individual, it is very important for foreign countries, not only the government of that organization or individual in question, but also other governments to say that that is an unacceptable act by China, and something has to be corrected. I think this is what the international community can do, and I would personally argue must do.